Good evening, all of you. Hope you all are doing good. This is Dr. Rituparna Ghosh, consultant psychologist. Today I am here to discuss another very, very important topic, a population that needs our utmost care, love, and affection always, and especially during this time, the most treasured population of our society. Yes, our elderly people. Let's see how we can support them during this COVID-19 lockdown times. As we all know that COVID-19 cases are soaring high throughout the world, the physiological and psychological health of our elderly and old population needs a lot of urgent attention. They are most vulnerable and highly affected during this crisis as anxiety and panic engulfs this population to a very large degree. I'll tell you what is happening. There is a wide gap that has been created. On one hand, earlier, the only way for them to maintain social connectedness was to go out for their regular morning and evening walks, meet their age group people, go out for a little bit of shopping, which has now stopped. And suddenly it has swayed into the other extreme where they have been told to maintain social distancing and their restrictions have been posed on them from connecting with others. So it's very, very panicking. It's very, very panicky for them. Hence, if you see, they are vulnerable towards two things, not only one. First of all, they are more vulnerable towards being affected by the virus, which is very true. And at the same time, they are more vulnerable to get affected due to the social isolation that is mandatory and needed to reduce the virus spread. So with two vulnerabilities at the same time, they need a lot of care and affection from our side. I'll give you an example. A few days back, one of my clients, he's around 75 years old, comes to me with some anxiety issues, called me up and said, you know what, my wife, she slipped in the washroom few days back and had a ligament tear. She cannot walk. My maids are not coming. I have to take care of everything. I have to go out to the medicine shop to get the medicines. What should I do? I'm feeling so helpless. My children all stay abroad. That very day I decided I need to discuss this topic immediately. So if you see, in our country, a large population of the elderly stay alone and they already suffer from a lot of loneliness. And now this is getting aggravated due to the recent restrictions that are being imposed on their movement because they can't even go out to buy essential items at times. And maybe that was the only source of them to connect with others. So that's creating a lot of agitation and frustration in them. And also, since they are more prone towards contracting this infection, and at the same time, the rules that are curbing their mobility is irritating them. So social distancing is leading to a lot of neglect, loneliness, stress of financial issues, depression in extreme cases, then, insomnia, and a lot of sadness and grief to not being able to connect with their near ones. Also, there are elderly people who are suffering from sensory issues like visual and auditory concerns. Then people who have cognitive deficits like memory issues, problem solving and judgment. They are finding it difficult to actually understand the restrictions that are being posed by the government. At the same time, if you see in our society, already the old population, they are victimized because there's a lot of stigma attached to their age factor. They are victimized due to their aging, due to their low vitality, which itself leads to a lot of insecurity and poor esteem in general. And now, since this outbreak also has an age-specific vulnerability, this is flaring up their psychological concerns to a large degree and making them feel more socially isolated, affecting their autonomy, self-dignity, and overall adversely affecting their mental wellness. Also, people whose children stay abroad, they are having these thoughts coming in their mind continuously. What if suddenly I get affected by this virus? Nobody will come to see me also. Nobody will be able to come and meet me. What will happen if I die? So lot of issues, lot of concerns are continuously, engulfing their mind and they don't know what to do. They feel helpless. So let's see what strategies can be adopted to help them and to make them integrate in our society, so that all areas of our population can come together and work together to overcome this crisis. First of all, I would like to tell them to our respectable elderly population. Please stay connected with your family, with your age group peers and friends with whom you always used to be interacting earlier. Don't cut off that communication now as well. A very important thing to be mentioned is that to convey them in very simpler terms why this social distancing is necessary, so that they don't feel victimized that they are only being told to do so. Explain them in clear terms that it is needed for their own safety and this social distancing is happening for a cause for their welfare. Let them practice some simple exercises like yoga, meditation to keep themselves fit. They may avoid going for walks outside, but yes, they can do the same in their home, on the balcony, whatever is convenient for them. Also, having proper diet, sleep, so that the BP sugar levels are maintained and keeping themselves hydrated. Now comes a very important topic that I would like to mention. Give them company. If you are staying in an extended family and there are people like your grandfathers, your grandparents, and elderly people are there in the family, please give them company. You can give them company even after maintaining physical distancing. Don't make them feel that you are mentally distancing them. Strengthen those emotional bonds, that emotional support. Also involve them a lot in the decision-making processes of the family so that they feel accepted. Supervising continuously their hand and respiratory hygiene in regular intervals is required. Help them to learn a little bit of, technology if they are able to understand, so that they can also keep regular access of what is happening in the outside world. Also, let them watch news twice in a day, morning and evening, not all the time, because that can also be too much frustrating for them to keep on getting updates all the time about this concern that is happening. Also, please explain to them in very simpler terms the status of the pandemic, especially to those who have sensory and cognitive issues. Our elderly population needs a lot of care from us. Let's come together to help them out so that they can stay disease-free, high in spirits, and mentally fit. They can stay in the four walls, inside the four walls of the room, within the house, but not feel desolated. They can be happy with all of us. Make them feel accepted. Involve them in all the things that you are doing together in the family. Don't forget, we can learn a lot of valuable information from them due to their experience and wisdom. We need to take care for them who once actually cared for us. So, let's do that. Let's extend our hands towards helping them. I'm sure our generation can do this because our respectable elderly population need us during this time. I will come up with another topic of concern soon. Till then, stay safe, be at home, stay connected. Thank you.